hello, and welcome to We Poets. My name is Sally Baker, and I'm the host of We Poets. We Poets is a poetry show for boys and girls between the age of 6 and 13. So if you would like to be on the program, please have your parents or your teacher call me. Also, we're always looking for dependable teenagers to train as interns and get a free internship. You have to be between the ages of 13 and 19. So if you would like to be an intern, please have your teacher or your parents call me. And each week I always interview an adult guest. So if you would like to be a guest and come and talk about your job or career, please call me. Tonight we have a special guest, and his name is Dr. William Van Dyke. He's a dentist, so I'm going to interview him after I interview the 3 children. So here we go with our first poet. Hello, young man.
My name's Ben.
Good. How old are you, Ben?
Good.
How old are you?
Oh, 9.
9 years old. Is this the first time you've been on TV?
Yes.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
You're going to do a good job. Now, you've written me a nice poem tonight, right?
Yes.
Look right there at camera 3 and tell me the name of your poem, and then let's hear it nice and loud.
Math. Math is strong for you. Math can get you to college. Math makes sports fun. Math. Math is great. Math is, can we start over?
Yes, we can start over. Take your time.
Math. Math is strong for you. Math can get you to college. Math makes sports fun. Math. Math is smart. Math is great. Math makes you cooperate. Focusing is the key to math. You can draw with math. Math is powerful. Math. By Ben Hemingway.
Great, let's clap. Wasn't that good? Very nice. Do you like to write poetry?
Depending if I'm in the mood to.
Oh, if you're in the mood too, okay.
I was in the mood because I had to feel like this could be a good thing.
Good, good. And I like to have boys and girls like you come. Now tell me some more about yourself. What do you like to do for fun? Look right there at the camera and tell us.
I usually play with my toys.
What kind of toys do you have?
I have a lot.
Tell me about some of them that you like, your favorite ones.
Stick bots.
Good.
They could stick on cameras, anything.
Great.
But not plastic. They'll fall down.
Oh. Now, do you like sports?
Yes.
Tell me about your sports you play.
I play some baseball, soccer, kickball, ball, volleyball, and basketball.
Wow, you're a busy young man. Now tell me, what do you think you're going to do this summer for fun?
I feel like get some more toys and get some more Legos I like.
Good. You think you're going to take a trip anywhere?
I know at my mom's friends, my mom is planning with my mom friend and go to Six Flags.
Oh, that'll be fun.
And me and my dad are going to go to my stepmom's cabin.
Oh, that's going to be real fun. Well, anyway, we're going to hear from you the second half of the program when you ask Dr. Van Dyke some questions. But you did a good job for your first time on TV, and I'm very proud of you. Let's clap for him. And now we have a pretty young lady. She's going to tell us all about herself. Hello, young lady.
Hi, my name is Freya.
Good. Look right there at the camera and tell us how old you are and where you go to school, please.
I'm 9 years old and I go to Oxford.
And what grade are you in?
I'm in 3rd grade.
Good. What do you like best about being in 3rd grade?
I think I like math.
Math. Why is it important that boys and girls learn math?
Because they can't get a career without math.
That's right. And when you graduate from high school and college, what career do you think you want to pursue?
I want to be an oceanologist.
Why do you want to be an oceanologist?
Well, I've liked the ocean since I was 2 years old.
Really? Do you like to go to the ocean and look at the waves and the boats and what have you?
I don't really have a chance to go.
Oh, well, maybe when you get older you can go. Now, what have you written for me tonight?
I've written a poem called A Poem.
Okay, look right there at the camera. Let's hear it nice and loud, please.
A poem. Sweet, sour, tasty, blue, red, green. A poem calling, calling, calling my name. Singing, singing, a book of joy, telling something more. A poem. A poem is a story waiting to be told.
Great, let's
Bye,
clap. Wasn't
friends.
that good? Now, anything else you'd like to tell me about you? Do you play any sports?
No, I
No
don't.
sports? Do you
Well,
play?
I do swimming.
Oh, you do swimming, good. Do you play a musical instrument?
I play a recorder.
Oh, that's good. What kind of songs do you like to play on it?
I haven't memorized any.
You haven't memorized any. Do you like to sing?
Yes.
What kind of songs do you like to sing?
Anything that I can make up.
Oh, could you sing something for us tonight or not?
No, thank you.
Okay. And this is your first time on TV?
Yes.
You did a very good job. I'm very proud of you. And all those millions of people are going to see you. They're going to be so proud of you. Now, anything else you want to tell me?
No.
Well, thank you for coming. You did an excellent job. I'm very proud of you. Let's give her another round of applause. And now we have another pretty young lady. She's going to tell us all about herself and read her poem. Hello, young lady.
My name is J. Marie.
And how old are you?
9.
Look there at the camera and tell us what grade are you in, what school do you go to?
3rd grade, and I go to Oxford Elementary School.
Great. And what do you like best about school? What's your favorite subject?
Basketball.
Basketball. No, I mean one of the other hard one of the hard subjects.
Writing?
Yes, yes. And you like to write, right?
Yeah.
And you've written me a nice poem tonight, right?
Yeah.
What's the name of your poem?
Black.
Okay, look right there at the camera and let's hear it nice and loud.
Black is my skin color, black is my soul. Black are the people that fight for me. I love my people. Black lives matter. We march, we make jobs happen. We fight with peaceful ways. Black lives matter.
Great, let's clap. Wasn't that good? Very nice. Now, you have a second poem?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
My hair. My hair is bumpy, my hair is curly. My hair is twisty, my hair is braided. My hair sings its own song, my hair.
Great, let's clap for that one too. Good. Now, tell us all about yourself. What are some of the things you like to do at school?
Play basketball a lot.
Good. You play another sport?
Football and soccer.
Great, you're a busy young lady. Good. Now, tell me some things you do with your friends, like after school.
We have activities like play baseball, debate, and other stuff.
Good. What do you do in the debate team?
We figure out things we want to do and we argue about it.
Oh, that's very good. What do you think you'd like to be when you graduate from high school and college?
A basketball player.
A basketball player. You're into those sports, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes. Now, tell me, what do you think you're going to do this summer for fun and vacation?
I have an AAU team, so I think I'm going to be traveling a lot.
Traveling with the group?
Yes.
And where are some of the places you're going to go? Do you know?
Probably Reno, LA.
Wow. Have you been to those places before?
Yes.
What did you do when you were there before?
I go every 4th of July with my family.
Oh, kind of like a family reunion?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is there anything else you want to tell me?
I have never been to a Warriors game.
You've never been to a Warriors game, but Stephen is your favorite basketball player, right?
Yes, he is.
Well, maybe you'll get to go to a basketball game. You think so?
Yeah.
I hope so, too. And this is your first time on TV?
Yeah.
Were you nervous?
No.
No, you did a very good job. I'm very proud of you. And all those millions of people are going to see you, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, thank you so much. We're going to hear from you the second half when we hear from our dentist. Thank you for coming. Let's give her another round of applause. Welcome back to the second half of We Poets. I'm Sally Baker, the host. I would now like to introduce you to my special guest for tonight, and his name is Dr. William Van Dyke. He is a dentist in San Pablo, California, also a member of the Rotary Club in San Pablo, California, and he's going to tell us all about this wonderful organization. Hi, Dr. Van Dyke.
Good evening. Thank you very much.
How are you tonight?
I'm just great. Thank you.
Great. I have prepared questions here for you. My first question is, what is the San Pablo Rotary?
San Pablo Rotary, it's part of an organization of about 1,200 clubs with about 1.2 million members around the world. But San Pablo Rotary is a group of business people and government people and retired people that get together once a week to do good.
Once a week. What are some of the good things they do?
Well, we do, every year we have a major project. This year we've been promoting a free clinic in Richmond called RotaCare.
Oh.
And we've been supporting their efforts to treat the underserved, those people who still are outside of all the different insurance efforts to cover people for health care.
Good. So you provide dental services for these people?
We don't. They barely can provide medical care for these people. It's so complex a situation. They're only open, I think, one night a week, and they attempt to see a number of people on that one night with volunteer doctors and nurses and things like that. Dentistry is not a big part of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do they serve children as well as adults?
They serve children as well as adults, yes. The RotaCare Clinic does do that. That's the project we're doing this year. Next year, we're going to combine with the city of San Pablo. San Pablo has the problem of being one of the most highest obesity problems among children in California.
Really?
And the whole city has recognized that and has been attempting to address it with a variety of activities. They have a thing called the Nutrition Olympics. They have a pass, punt, and kick program that they offer the children on a big event day. San Pablo Rotary is going to try and combine with that to do a health screening, to do a dental screening, to bring in the food bank, to give conversations about eating well. And we'll be talking about preventive dentistry, obviously, healthcare, about ways in which they can take better care of their health. So we're going to try and do that as a big event day in the fall.
What are you doing to publicize this event?
Well, we haven't started the publicity yet, but it will get into every different media effort that we have. Maybe it'll get on Comcast.
Yes, maybe you'd like to come back.
Channel 26,
yes,
that's right. I'd
yes.
be happy to.
Yes.
And but we will publicize it all over, and then the city has a good connection to the many organizations that are trying to work with the kids to improve their health care,
yes.
lower their obesity.
Yes, so many children eat, sweets and drink the soft drinks and all the things. They don't exercise like they used to.
Well, you would think they should, and I think your little guests were talking about they all love sports.
Yes.
But we're so frustrated about the kids who just sit there and play with their video games and stuff like that. And it is a problem all over.
Yes.
But especially in San Pablo. We're also trying to increase the availability of good foods, because often the small little groceries that are available for many of these families are just stocked with sweet drinks, yes. and
potato chips and candy,
and processed foods and
yes.
things that automatically go into weight gain.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I even noticed that myself. Yes.
Now, what does your club accomplish on a yearly basis?
Well, every year the club raises money from a variety of sources, just like We Poets, and then attempts to distribute that money out to organizations that are doing good in the community. Our biggest effort obviously will be this Nutrition Olympics effort, but we also, we provide money. I think we're going to be providing money to We Poets. We provide read aloud programs for kids in grammar school. We donate books to that. We participate in the clothes closet, and any efforts to help those that we find we can help by pulling together the resources of the business community.
Now, if people wanted to join the Rotary Club, what do they do?
Well, you like to be invited. If anybody would like to join San Pablo Rotary, we'd love to have them, because it takes bodies to perform a lot of these projects that we have. If you know someone who's in the Rotary Club, mention that you'd like to be a member. But if you don't know someone interested, we meet at La Strada Restaurant in San Pablo, corner of Church Lane and San Pablo Avenue, every Wednesday for lunch. We're downstairs. Come in, walk in and say, I'm interested in Rotary. And we'll sit you down, we'll talk to you about it. You can see the meeting. We, like this, have a program every week that introduces the Rotarians to things about the community, or we had our congressman come a couple weeks ago, and so we educate our members along with developing ways to take care of the community.
Now, do you have interns come in, like our interns here? I get interns from middle schools and high schools.
We have what's called an Interact Club.
What's that?
And that is a group of students in high school who form kind of a mini example of a Rotary Club. They meet at the high school regularly. They develop projects that they can handle for their size and what they can do. They put on fundraisers to raise money for these projects, and they're wonderful. We had lunch with them the other day at Contra Costa College at their new fabulous restaurant they have on campus.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and boy, they all show up for the lunch.
I know.
Free lunch.
Yes.
Yeah.
One year, the Contra Costa Bakery baked our anniversary cake. And I went out to pick it up. I went early. I was glad I went early. And as the girl brought it out of the bakery to hand it to me, she dropped it on the floor. So they had to quick make us another cake. And I had to go back an hour before we did We Poets, so that we had our second anniversary cake.
Perfect.
But they make wonderful food out there in the cafeteria.
And they have a whole new culinary arts department.
Oh, really?
The campus, if you haven't been on it in the last year,
I haven't.
Is spectacular now. I mean, it used to be a nice community college.
Yes.
Now it's a real college campus. And you can just see the morale of everybody being raised. And their culinary arts department is now known throughout the United States. And they have a huge restaurant that serves delicious crab and pastas, all sorts of things every day.
Well, I'll have to
for
go
$10.
You can't beat that.
That's right.
Now let's see if there's anything else here. We talked about the plans for the coming year, right?
Yep.
Is there anything else that I forgot to ask you you'd like to put out to our
No,
audience?
it's just that Rotary is a service club, as opposed to like a fraternal club like the Elks, or like the Chamber of Commerce, which is just a group of business people that promote each other's business. We join Rotary in order to do good in the community. That's our main goal. So if anybody wanted to join the Rotary Club, that would have to be their understanding. Sometimes we have people thinking it's more like Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
That I'm going to join it so it's going to help my business. That's not our purpose. Our purpose is to help the community.
And about what months do you put on your fundraisers? Is there a particular time?
We put on a fundraiser in the fall.
In the fall.
Where we have a big auction and auction off trips to Hawaii and various things like that. And the community rises up to that. We raise $15,000 to $20,000 each time we do that. So
great. Have you set the date for that?
We have not yet. It's going to be at the Galileo Club in Richmond, which is a very notorious place that's been there forever.
Oh, really?
Anybody who's lived in Richmond knows the Galileo Club. So it'll be late September, so keep an eye out for for the announcement of it. That'll be announced all over also.
Now, what would you give any tips to our children watching our program about becoming a dentist?
Oh, I'd love them to consider, especially all three of them said they like math.
Yes.
And math is kind of you got to get into science, you got to be into math. But interestingly, to be a dentist, they need to know there's only two things you need to be able to do.
What's that? You
need to be able to understand what you read, and you need to be able to draw.
Oh.
Because dentists have to see things in 3 dimensions. When we're preparing teeth and stuff like that, we have to be good artists. It's the art and science of dentistry. So they got to. So if they can only do stick figures, they're not gonna make it. But if they can draw in perspective and things like that, that's a very important aspect. And they actually test for that prior to going to dental school.
Really?
And then if they can understand what they read, we can teach them anything.
Great, great.
So it's an open field, and I think U.S. News and World Report just said it was the most, it's the best field to go into in healthcare right now.
Good. I hope our watching audience listens to that,
Well,
our
I hope
young
these
people.
3 kids, the ones that like math, are
Yes.
hearing this.
Great,
Yeah.
great. Where did you attend college?
I went to the University of California at Davis.
At Davis.
And then I went to the University of Pacific School of Dentistry in San Francisco.
Good, good.
Yeah, the main campus is in Stockton, but the dental school is in San Francisco.
Great, great. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and then our poets are going to join us, and they've prepared some questions for you. So we'll be back in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, don't turn off those TVs. The children are going to join us. We'll be back in just a moment. And now the children have joined us, and they've prepared some questions for Dr. Van Dyke. So here we go. Young lady, do you have a question? Look at Dr. Van Dyke there.
What's it like to be a dentist?
Well, what it's like to be a dentist, I get up every day and get ready and go to work in the morning. And when I get there, I start a day's worth of patients, and I see one person after another. I get to know them. If they have a problem, I take care of it. And I finish about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I head home and have dinner.
Great. Next question, please.
What happens if you do not put a lot of numbing sauce on your tooth?
Well, that's an interesting question. What if I don't get the tooth numb enough? Well, we have a signal in the office, and if a patient feels anything, they're to raise their hand. As soon as they raise their hand, we stop immediately and we give them more numbing stuff until we make sure that they're numb. We never start working on them unless they are absolutely numb. That was an excellent question also.
Good question, yes. Next question.
Have you ever been bit by a kid?
Yes, I have been bit by a kid a number of times. The reason that kids bite is not because they're mean or because they want to get back at me for doing something to them they don't like. It's because usually their mouth is numb. We put their teeth to sleep so that we can work on them. Related to her question about what if they're not numb enough, well, we make sure the teeth are all asleep before we work on them. And once they're asleep, then the child can't feel the teeth. And so they don't know that they're slowly biting down on my finger until I go, yow! And then they know.
And then they know.
Then they know. But we try hard to keep that from happening if at all possible, because we only have so many fingers, and when they're all gone, we can't work anymore.
Okay, next question.
Why did you choose being a dentist?
Well, you know, that's an interesting question because nobody knows what to do in dentistry until they do it. You know, you don't take a college course where you learn about how to do dentistry, so you got to look at other things. And when I was a child, our family dentist was fun to go to. He let us all go into the operatory and watch as our other brothers and sisters were being worked on. And we always thought it was great to watch them squirm, forgetting that we were going to be in the chair next. And, oh, it's my turn now, oh gosh. But he was a lot of fun, and he took good care of us, and he'd give us toys afterwards and things like that. And so that seemed like it would be a fun thing to do. And then I wanted to do something in healthcare. I wanted to take care of people, but I was kind of anxious about taking care of sick people all the time. Which kind of sick people do you want to take care of? So I chose to take care of sick teeth. Happy people come in with sick teeth, and I take care of them.
Good, good. Next question.
What happens if kids are scared?
If kids are scared, that, you know, that is such a big problem that there's actually a specialty of dentistry that is just dedicated to taking care of children. And if children are very, very scared, I had a patient once, a young boy, and he was so scared that he got out of the chair that we usually have them in. He went in the corner and he wouldn't leave. his mother said, well, you can go home with me now. We won't do any dentistry. He was so scared he wouldn't leave the operatory.
Oh.
It took us a long time. I know, it's so sad.
Oh.
But if kids are that scared, then we send them to specialists who just take care of children. And they have offices that have games in the waiting room, and they have TVs on the roof, and they have all sorts of specially trained staff members that really know how to take care of kids. But what I have to say is, very few kids are really scared. You weren't really scared, were you, when you went to the dentist?
Yeah.
Were you scared after you went there?
No.
No. Were you scared when you went? No, it's not so bad. There was a time in olden days when it was pretty scary for anybody to go to the dentist.
Yes.
Back before they invented anesthetic to put teeth to
yes.
sleep, stuff like that. But now, with the modern tools that we have, it's very, very fun to go.
Yeah. One quick question. You have a quick question?
No.
Okay. Another quick question?
No.
Oh, another quick question?
No, thank you.
Okay. Well, you guys did a wonderful job. Didn't they do a wonderful job?
They are great. Let's give them a hand.
Yes, give them a hand. Yay!
And hopefully I changed their mind, and maybe one of them might be a dentist in the future.
Yes, that's right, because you said when you went to dental school, how many men were there and how many women?
Well, there were 100 students in my class, 99 men and 1 woman. Today, in fact, just last year, there was a dental school that graduated more women than men. And it's about 50-50 in every. And I think a lot of people like to go to girl dentists.
Oh, yes.
They think they have small hands.
Yes. And are more gentle.
They think they're more gentle. But I don't know about that.
You don't know about
yeah,
that.
But
Yeah.
they do think, yeah. Women dentists are very, very successful.
Good.
Yeah.
When you go to the dentist, do you go to a man or a woman?
Well, for 13 years I went to a woman because she was my associate.
Oh.
And now I go to a man because he's my associate.
Oh,
And,
good.
you know, I can't ask my associates to work on my patients and not have them work on me.
That's right. How about
Yeah.
your wife?
Yes, my wife goes there also.
Also? Good, good.
She did come to me.
Oh,
Yes,
is that
for a
how you
long
met
time.
her?
No, we didn't meet. In
Oh.
fact, she wouldn't talk to me until I had a job.
Oh, well, I don't blame her.
That's right. Good.
She wanted you to take her out to all those nice restaurants. and
That's right.
The movies and all those good things.
Actually, she's had a better job than me throughout our whole marriage.
Oh, I'll be
So
darned.
she's very good.
Well, I want to thank you all for coming. You did a good job. And when you go back to school, tell all your classmates, and they're going to see you on TV, and they're going to be so proud of you, and tell them about Dr. Van Dyke, okay? Well, thank you all for coming, and thank you for coming. Let's all wave goodbye to our watching audience. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you for watching. Bye-bye.